Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Toby's Talk Show, and today we are back with another video. And as you see from the title, we are discussing the franchise tag. So it's another year of NFL free agency, and last night, I guess, started it with the Dak Prescott signing, as you guys saw in my last video. If you got to watch it, check it out if you haven't already, because it's a good one. But there were also a few franchise tags, and you wake up today, and there are like four more people getting tagged slash not getting tagged. And today, I just want to talk about what the franchise is, or what the franchise tag is in the NFL, and why a lot of people have been tweeting to abolish it, and why I somewhat agree with them. So, as you guys know, each team in the NFL has one franchise tag per year, where you can basically say, you know what, no matter what, you're playing another year, and each year, and if you assign the franchise tag to the same person each year, it gets the money they receive gets higher and higher. So like you franchise, right? So like the Jets recently they franchise tagged Marcus May for 10 mil. Next year, I don't know the exact numbers, but it might be like 15 to 18 mil if they want to do it again. The reason why I don't like the franchise tag, it's somewhat of like a player option, a team player option in the NBA where a team gets to decide if they keep him. However, I just don't really enjoy the fact that as an NFL team, you can just keep doing it. You're able to force a player to stay if you want forever, basically. Obviously, it gets to a point where you don't want to pay an average player $35 million if it's the fourth year you're doing it. But the fact that these players really, at the end of the day, they're all in jeopardy of getting franchise tagged. And obviously, you have to be a special player to receive it because they want to keep you and they don't want to put you in a free agency. But I don't think the franchise tag is necessary. Maybe I don't think the NFL has options, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, they have the no trade clause and all that. But why? Why do you need the franchise tag? That's the question. And then you don't. The NBA doesn't have it. The NHL doesn't have it. Obviously, every league is different. So I don't want to compare every league. But the franchise tag is it's a special thing. It's only in the NFL, and I don't like it. I just don't. I just think it gives too much power to the franchise, and having that much control over a player, is like the Dak situation. How is that fair if the guy wants to get a 4-year deal, but he constantly keeps getting franchise tagged and has to plan a 1-year deal? You look at it and you're like, okay, a free agent is coming in this summer and he is expecting to make 20 mil for the next, $20 million a year the next 4 years. So he's expecting a 4-year, $80 million, and then he gets hit with a 1-year, $10 million franchise tag. And he doesn't even have a choice when it comes to it. It doesn't make sense to me because players, especially in the NFL with the injuries and how likely you are to get an injury, you expect to hear basically an injury from your favorite team once every game, right? Like someone's going to leave the field. That football is, besides obviously UFC and, the very aggressive leagues, it is the, most injury potential league, especially major league sports. And, having to plan a 1-year, $10 million deal, having a chance to get concussions, broken ankles, fingers, literally any injury you can. You have 300-pound men tackling you. It's tough, and I just don't think it's fair. I would probably make the franchise tag. I think the franchise tag could be in any other sport besides the NFL, just because of how risky it is for a player. And you saw what happened with Le'Veon Bell. He'll sit out. Players aren't afraid to sit out, but teams don't mind. You saw what the Steelers did. They were like, all right, you sit out and we won't sign you. And then what happened with Le'Veon Bell. So I don't know. The franchise tag's a very interesting thing. I would like to hear other people's opinions on it. I'm not, an expert on the franchise tag, so I don't know exactly how it works. But I do find it interesting that like on every NFL post where they now post, blank gets franchise tag, blank doesn't, everyone says, abolish the tag, get rid of it. And I understand. It's not fair to the players. I think that's really just a big deal of it, is that it's, what I'm saying, like when players in the NBA sign a player option, they have the choice, right, to sign that contract. A franchise tag, a team gets one every year. There's no like choice with that for the players. So basically, sometimes it comes down to like, oh, all right, like we don't have enough money to pay you, so guess what? You're gonna have to stay here for a lot less money and a very short deal because of it. And I don't know, I just don't like it. I would love to hear, like I said, anyone's comments down below. Another quick video just talking about the franchise tag, my thoughts on it, because you are hearing a lot of franchise tag news today. The Washington right guard, the Panthers left tackle. It seems like a lot of teams are signing their or like are applying their franchise tag today. So I thought it was a good day to talk about my thoughts on the situation since it is a big deal right now in the NFL. So yeah, guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, again, down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. NFL, NBA games are back tomorrow, so maybe I'll recap one of those if it's a good one. And yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye.